It was on a ship, at Dunkirk, I told her. The ship was sunk by a bomb and he was one of the many who could not get to the boats. There is something else, an old infirmity of your husband's. He walked with one foot turned in slightly as a result of a football injury. Last night you spoke to him, you said out loud. Buddy, if you are really dead, come through tomorrow and prove it. Yes, she said in tears. Last night as I was going to bed I used those words as a sort of a prayer. Is the other evidence correct? I asked her. As far as I know, absolutely. I called him Buddy and I was always Nicky to him. There is a message, I added. He says, don't be unhappy. He will come back in spirit form again. I'll try not to grieve. It'll be easier now that I know. It was not knowing that was so dreadful. Another instance of a man reported missing, believed killed, was the young airman son of staunch spiritualists. As soon as they received the official notification, the parents came and asked me to try to get some information from the spirit world. Without difficulty I established contact with their daughter and other members of the family who had passed on, but all declared they had not seen the missing boy. They knew his airplane had crashed in the sea, but from the moment of its hitting the water they had lost all contact with him. This was obviously a problem for Red Cloud. He accepted it with his usual imperturbable good humor. He explained that the young man was probably lost between the two worlds and promised to lower his own vibrations and go in search of him. Another sitting with the parents was arranged for 2 days later, and at the outset Red Cloud said he wished to entrance me. I complied and Red Cloud explained to the parents what had happened after the crash. It seems that their son had not realized that he had died and had returned in his spirit form to his base with every intention of carrying on his duties. When Red Cloud had got into touch with him, he had at first refused to leave, unconvinced that he could do no more on the aerodrome. But Red Cloud at last persuaded him, on the promise that he should have the opportunity of speaking with his parents. On emerging from the trance and being told what had transpired, I remarked that it was strange that a member of a spiritualist's family should, of all people, find himself earthbound. In agreeing, his parents said this might perhaps be influenced by the fact that their son was the only member of the whole family to reject spiritualism.